Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing two different smart LED light bulbs from Happy Hannah. They did send me these products to review, but any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. If you're interested in either or both of these products, the links to them will be in my video description below. Go ahead, check them out, do your shopping from those links. We got a 5-watt LED smart candelabra bulb, and then we have a 10-watt bulb right here that has your standard base. Let's go ahead and get them unboxed. Here are both the bulbs right out of their boxes. So again, we got that 5-watt candelabra base, works with iOS and Android devices. It's going to be dimmable and has RGB color as well. And then we have your 10-watt LED bulb right here, same thing, RGB. It's got smart life compatibility, Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant. So it's just going to have your normal E27 base as opposed to the candelabra base. So now we're going to go ahead on your iOS or Android device, download the Smart Life app, and let's go ahead and set these up. So I'm back here now with the candelabra bulb plugged into this lamp, and it's flashing when I powered it on. So you should be at this screen within the Smart Life app. This is the main home screen right here where we can add a new device. So go ahead, select that plus in the top right hand corner, and let's add this light bulb. So we're going to go to the second option, lighting, select the lighting icon, and now we can see, since it's flashing, we can confirm that it's flashing. So go ahead, select that. If for some reason you're at this step and it's not flashing, just power on and off the fixture where your light bulb is plugged into a couple of times, and it will eventually start flashing for you. Now we're required to enter our Wi-Fi information. Make sure at this step you're connected to a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network. Once you are, enter your password, select confirm, and now it's going to work on setting it up for us the rest of the way. So it took less than a minute to set up right there. We can see it was successfully added. We can change the name right here if we want, or we can just go ahead and select done. Now we're going to be taken into the menu settings for this light bulb. So we can see the big icon. We can tap that to turn the light bulb on and off. Then in the top right hand corner, we have all your device details. So you can go over basic device information. We can view how to set up third-party controls if we want to connect this with Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, IFTTT, or a bunch of other options. Right there, it's super easy. I'm going to select the Alexa one really quick so you can see the step-by-step instructions they provide with saved screen grabs in color. So it's really simple and easy and straightforward to do right from within the Smart Life app. Then we have some other features as well. We can share this device with friends and family members. We can add this device in a group with other light bulbs. Maybe you want to group things by rooms, functionality, that sort of thing. And then we can view more device information. We could reset it as well. We could update it, and we could remove the device. So now we have some 4 settings at the bottom right here. First up, let's look at the schedule features really quick. So we can go ahead, select add a schedule. We can choose from 0 all the way up to 24 hours when we want it to repeat, which days of the week. And then we can choose what we want to happen to the bulb. Do we want it to switch on or switch off at that time? Once you select that, you hit save, and now your light bulb will be on a schedule for you. Then we have your whites, your colors, and your scenes. So let me go ahead, let me turn off all my studio lights so you guys can see how bright this light bulb truly is. So I'm back here now with all my studio lights off, ready to test out how bright this is. So we can see right now it looks really great. Let's go ahead, let's select white. It's at 100% brightness. Let's bring it to about 50% brightness right there. And let's drop it down to maybe about 25% brightness for you. And then let's bring it all the way down to 1%. So that's a pretty bright bulb, especially at the 100% color temp and for bright. So this is going to be a really cool light, that like 6,500, 5,500 kelvins. Let's go down about 50%. We can see it's getting a lot warmer. And let's drag it all the way down. Let's go to 25% again so we can see it's still pretty warm. And then there's the 0%. So that's the warmest this bulb gets. And then if it's too bright, we can just dim the brightness as well. So that's at 0 and 1% right there. It's a really cool bulb. It would be like a great night light. Just looks really cool with its colors right there. So let's bring all that back up and let's go to the next setting. So the next setting is our color setting. So we have the saturation 100%, and let's bring the brightness up to 100% so you can see what that red looks like right there, especially against my skin and my hand right there. Let's bring it to the purples. Then we got blue. Blue's really cool. Let's bring it towards the turquoise. We're getting closer. There's green. Got green right now. Then we got our yellows going to our orange and back to our red. I'll show you guys those colors again at about 100% saturation, but let's do about maybe 50% brightness, and maybe we can just see them in a different light. So there's the purples again. Here's the blues. Really cool. There's the turquoise going to the greens, moving our way up to yellow right there. And then we kind of got orange, and then we're back to red. So those are awesome colors. We have a huge variety. It's almost unlimited depending on where you want to drag it on the color wheel. Last but not least, we have the scene lighting as well. So we can start at night, then we can go to the reading scene, your meeting scene, and your leisure relaxing light and scene right there. Then we have your soft scene, your colorful scene right here, your exciting scene right here, and then we have your wonderful scene right there. I want to point out these last 4 scenes that I just went over. You have the ability to edit these, so you have the little edit icon where we can change the colors, and then we have the little 3-strip hamburger menu, whatever you want to call that, where you can control the saturation, the brightness, and the speed for these scenes. So if you want the exciting scene to be faster, slower, have different colors, we can edit that. Same with colorful and same with soft. Really impressed with the features and functionalities of this bulb. Again, the link to it will be in my video description below. Now let's go ahead and plug this one in. I'm back now with the other bulb installed. The setup process was the exact same within the Smart Life app. Now you can see on this screen we have the exact same features up here, going over the device information. Then we have your third-party control help. Again, we can see really quickly what it's like with Amazon. Alexa, they have step-by-step instructions with really nice color screen grabs right there, really helping you understand how to get this connected with Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant or IFTTT, etc. Then we have your shared devices and create group options. These are really important. If you want to share this device with friends or family members, you can do that right from within the Smart Life app. And then you can also group this device in that Create Groups tab with other light bulbs or smart products within your house based on what their functionality is, or if you want to just base them in the same room, like your dining room smart products versus your living room or your bedroom or your guest room, that sort of thing. You can do that right from within the app. You can also remove the device, restore it to defaults, or you can look for firmware upgrades as well. So let's go back into the app now, and we can see really quick this also has scheduling features where you can add the schedule right here. You can select from 0 up to 24 hours. You can choose which days of the week you want it to repeat, and then you can choose what you want the light bulb to do. Do you want to switch on or off at that time? You can select done, hit save, and now your light bulb is scheduled, which is really a great feature and super practical. Now let's go ahead, let's dim all the lights and see how bright this bulb is. So I got all the studio lights off. We're gonna go into the white setting right here. It's currently at 7%. Let's take it down to 1%. Let's bring it to about 50% right there. And let's take it all the way up to 100%. That is a bright light. You can see me behind the bulb right there. So again, this is a 10-watt LED bulb, which could be about maybe a 75 watt, maybe up into 100 watt, but that seems like a stretch incandescent bulb. So it's really bright though. So again, it's just a 10-watt LED, so it's super power efficient. And we're at the coolest white setting we have, which is probably about 6,500 kelvins, 5,500 kelvins. We can bring it down about 50% right there. You can see the light is getting a lot warmer, especially on my skin tone. Then we can go, let's just go about 25% or so right there, give or take a few, and that looks great. And let's bring it down all the way to 0. And now just for fun, let's bring the brightness down to 0 as well. So we got 1% and 0 right there for the bulb. And it looks really great, really like everything about this smart bulb. So let's go look at some colors now. Here we are in the color section. We have this really nice color wheel, and we can adjust the brightness and the saturation again for each color. So let's just go ahead and tap a couple different colors. There's purple. Here's our blue right there. We have about a turquoise-ish, getting closer to green right there. We have some yellows moving closer to orange and back to red. Let's go ahead, let's drop the brightness to about 50% and just kind of click on those again for you so you can maybe get a good gauge and feel for the lights and the colors that they provide. So they look really nice. Again, just really happy with this light bulb. And then last but not least, let's go into the scene features right here. So pretty standard, we have the night scene. We then have your reading scene. So if you want some nice reading light, we have your meeting scene right here. Looks really nice. And then your leisure light. I like that one a lot. Really relaxing. Just a nice blue hue right there. Then we have your soft scene. We have your colorful scene. That's really bright. We have your exciting scene right here. And then we have your wonderful scene right there. Now what's cool on these last 4 scenes, we can edit and modify them. So if you notice, when I select soft, there's these icons in the top right of the area. Same with colorful, exciting, wonderful, but they're not there for leisure, read, or night. So those little icons, the first one looks like a hamburger menu. We can adjust the saturation, the brightness, and the speed of the scene. And then we have the edit icon if we want to choose the color for the scene. So same for colorful, we can edit, look, we can add more colors and we can remove colors as well. So that's really neat, guys. It's a great bulb, and the Smart Life app is really awesome. Overall, guys, I'm really impressed with both of these smart bulbs right here. The link to them will be in my video description below. They have a couple different options for purchasing these depending on your budget, price point, and how many you want. So be sure to check them out on Amazon. Thank you again for watching this video. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel. I have new content coming out daily, and I can't do this all without you guys being here watching and interacting with my channel. Also, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can message me on WeChat. Check out my website and join my free newsletter, guys. Thank you again for being here. Don't hesitate to reach out with any questions, comments, or concerns. I'd be happy to answer them for you or point you in the right direction. Have a great day, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video.